What's going on, traders, and welcome to my stream. In this slide, we're gonna be talking about some of the top traders at SMB that they just put out a video of around an hour or so, which they discuss what do the top traders do to get better and how to maybe copy some of their ideas. So in this video, we're gonna discuss exactly what they do. We're gonna go through the video, and we're gonna just see like what they have to say, whether I agree or whether I don't agree. Anyways, it's about an hour long, so it's gonna be a little longer, maybe 2 hours. But hope I don't have my 4K right now on for me talking, but most of the talk we're gonna have while we see the video. So this is actually the video that we have here. It's by the one Lance, which he made, I don't know, like $100 million or something. So he put out this video, and it's actually very pretty good. So kind of has around 22,000 views, 1,100 likes. So we're gonna go discuss, what are my opinions on this video. Considering that I traded for all this time, and what we should we learn from this video, right? So it's about an hour long, so get ready for a long stream. Get yourself settled, maybe get yourself some water, and I'm gonna go ahead and explain what he had to say.
99% of retail traders fail. So how do you become part of the 1%? S&B Capital is one of the top proprietary trading firms on Wall Street and have consistently developed 7- and 8-figure P&L per year traders for over 20 years. So how do they train new talent, and what do their rising stars have that helps them avoid becoming a statistic? Joining me for this conversation is S&B Capital's founder, Mike Bellafiore, and SMB's head of trader development, Jeff Holden, to share how to find and build the unique traits, habits, and mindsets that result in trading success.
All right, let's dive into why 4 traders at our firm have become great. 3 of them very recently. I want to start with one trader, guys. This is a trader that you all know. The thing that stands out to me about this trader, Stephen H., is his intensity. His intensity with the work that he did.
That's right. This is probably the most important thing you can have as a trader is probably intensity. I see a lot of people come and go. This trading thing requires you at least 110% of your time, effort, and energy. And if you're not putting it all, you're likely not going to be profitable. I put in the same amount of work every single day, no matter what. I put in 3, 4, 5 hours of work every day, and I just schedule around my gym. So if you don't put in those 4 or 5 hours, minimum per day, that's just minimum. In the beginning, you got to put in like 12, 12 to 14 hours, just bleeding your eyes to death. I don't do that anymore, but that's kind of like what I did. But make sure you do it in a hot market, not a cold market, because a cold market will wear you out. So that's actually really good. You gotta have really good dedication to this.
His intensive practice at getting better as a trader. I want to dive into exactly what that means, exactly what you guys saw as he was coming up the curve, maybe before his P&L was ever standing out. And, when I think about Stephen H., this is somebody from University of Michigan. He was in the engineering school. He was in the investment club for quantitative trading at Michigan. He, when he was in college, was already consumed with trading. He had read all the books. In his application to us, he had read.
Yeah, like how many trading books do you have in your Audible? Is it one book, two books, three books? How many books do you have? I actually went, throughout my whole 15, career or whatever. I actually have in my Audible book, I have, his book is good. It's One Good Trade, which is a great book. But I also have in my Audible book, other, hundreds of other books. Probably Stock Market Wizards is probably the best one. And of course, probably, of course, reminiscence of a stock operator. That's probably also good. But you got to have some books. One good trade, all those. I mean, once you go into your Audible book, just load it up.
My book, The Playbook. He had read Dr. Steenbarger's books. He had read all
Yeah, like Dr. Steenbarger's book is, what is it called? What is it called? The book that he has, it's called My Daily Trading Coach. That's actually a pretty good book. I actually went through it many times. I went through like 5 times. After that, I just track my data. It's just that's a great book though.
the great books that you read if you want to become a good trader. He had been building the technical skills in the background for coding and building out strategies at the University of Michigan. He had actually taken SMB DNA before he even reached out to us, which is our foundational course. And
Oh, foundational course. So you do need foundational course. Oh, so you do need to watch a course, which I do have. My course is 15 hours long, so you do need a course. Whatever does anybody tell you, you do need a foundational course. That's what my course does. The foundational course.
this is somebody who is on the number one team in 2025 at our firm. This is a team that is just putting up spectacular P&L. One of the team members, Max, is up over 12 million bucks. Another one of the
12 million. You hear that? 12 million. This is not even talking about like a couple $100. This is talking about 12 million.
traders on his team, Raf's up near 19 million bucks. A couple other traders are up over 6 million bucks. Stephen H, not that far in his career, is up over 3 million bucks. This is a team that is thriving in this year. This is a trader very much worth studying. And so I think even the number one thing that just stands out about Stephen H is he's on this great team. He's doing so well. I got to take a half step back to just put this in perspective. Usually, after you get hired at the firm for a year, you start to develop a playbook, you trade different strategies, you try and develop an edge. You are not yet on a team. You are independently working with Jeff, myself, Lance, building out the types of trading you're going to do. But this trader was so intense, and his intensity was so recognized that normally we've got to, at the end of a year, set up an interview with a trader and a team and kind of vouch for a trader to join a team, vouch to the team leader, hey, this is somebody worth you putting on your team. Not the case with Stephen H. His team, which I said is just totally thriving, they reached out to us and asked us to have him join their team. That doesn't happen very much.
So I remember when Stephen first started, and with every class, you can tell who is the trader that has that intensity and is asking all those questions. And one of my most memorable stories of Stephen is anytime I was in New York at the office mentoring the traders, he would always take advantage of that time. The firm was providing resources, he was taking advantage of them. And there's so many people in a rookie class that they can go a whole year and I won't meaningfully engage with them because they're not proactively taking advantage of it. And so every time I was in the office,
That's actually a really good one. Like I can really tell the difference between traders that are just, they want to make it, and traders that are just pretty much try to wing it. Like people that want to make it, actually they dedicate their time. They buy other people's courses, other people's software. Like I had a trader that bought, I don't know, stocks to trade. They bought another lifetime membership, whatever. So they did their work. They bought some other guys' courses. They went over there until he found like my stuff. So, people do their due diligence. They get into the rabbit hole and they go full speed, and they actually do the work.